Are we live now? Yes, we are.
Live.
Hey, everybody. It's Sherry and Heidi here, going live as promised. We want to talk a little bit about our own experiences with the One Funnel Away Challenge because we just wrapped one, and a lot of you just took it for the first time, and maybe you're trying to figure out if you want to do it again. So we're here to talk about why the F would you go back and do it again? Like, isn't the whole point that you do it for 30 days and it's a fire hose to your face of information and it's really intense and you're supposed to just have done it all perfectly the first time, right? Well, I think as what happened, and we'll tell you about it in a minute to Sherry and I, life happens sometimes, and maybe you can't watch every video every single day of the challenge. Maybe you only caught like half of Steven's lives, and for me, like watching his lives is one of the best part of the OFA. He's sort of, he's kind of a lot in the beginning, right? He's so loud.
The first day, I turned it off. I was like, I'm not listening to that guy. I'm not. And now he's like my favorite thing.
I know. He really grows on you. It's interesting.
He's like a fungus.
Yeah. He's like not everybody's style because he kind of yells at you a little bit, but then, and that's not my style. I don't want like a drill sergeant type of coach. But then you realize like there's real heart behind what he's saying, and he really does want everybody to succeed. And his approach is just more of the kind of like tough love style. And he likes to yell boom really loud in the mic. But even that, like, that's good because it wakes people up, right? Gets your attention. Love it or hate it, it gets your attention. So anyway, why would you want to do this all over again? I remember the first time I really did the One Funnel Away Challenge full on was February, March. And I felt manic at times because I was also at the same time building the business for which I was also building a funnel. So my first funnel that I did in the challenge was for my funnel copywriting business. I wanted to sell full done for you launch copy packages where I take somebody through all the copy pieces they need to do a launch, like a high ticket course or coaching program or something like that. And I also wanted to sell copy templates. So I had my, vision of what I wanted to do with my funnel pretty clear, which is helpful. I mean, a lot of people start the challenge and have no idea what they want to do, right? They don't even know what product they want to sell, or they don't even have a business idea. And that's fine too, as you hear over and over again.
You thought you had it all together.
Right. And that's fine if you don't. As they say, you could always just try selling ClickFunnels. I think I already lost my train of thought though. Oh yes, life happened. I was building a funnel for the very business that I was already working in, which was what was paying the bills. And so I was getting clients not through a funnel yet, but like through Facebook, through LinkedIn. I did a trade with a client who was doing all my LinkedIn outreach, and that was working great. I was getting a lot of work requests that way. And then once people got to know me, they would start tagging me like in the ClickFunnels official group. Anytime someone asked for a copyright, they're like, check out Heidi Anspaugh, which is awesome. So I've actually gotten quite a lot of work through Facebook. But I got so busy doing that work, I was like, I can't finish this funnel. Once we got to week 3, which is where you're putting everything together. Well, I didn't have all my content pieces created for my offer stack. I wasn't completely clear even on what my offer stack should be. Like, I had definitely gone through the homework and had all of these ideas, but I hadn't really decided what I wanted to do. And so I didn't have anything created. I didn't even have an ebook cover yet e-cover because I didn't have extra money to pay for that. And I hadn't found a person yet. So at that week 3,
you found your old friend Sherry.
I hadn't found Sherry. Yeah, who can do that. But she charges for this. So don't everybody hit up her inbox yet.
I'm not internet homies with those people like I am you.
Yeah, she can hook you up. So yeah, my first OFA was definitely intense, and I understand what can happen if you don't get all the way through. So week 3, I kind of stopped. I never even watched the week 4 videos. And I didn't fully launch my funnel until 2 months later during the May challenge. But that's also why I just went and signed up for the next challenge right away, the April, May. I was like, I know I'm going to finish. I didn't finish this time. That's okay. I want the ongoing butt kicking and accountability, and I want to keep my head in the game. And I knew that I was going to launch. And what actually got me over the finish line was some of my friends that I met in that One Funnel Way challenge. So like Sherry, Mario Pajaj, who's I've interviewed in the group. He kind of was doing free coaching for a while, just like helping people with the funnel strategy. And he's kind of a good Steve Larson style butt kicker too. It's just like, just do it. So really all it took was a conversation with him. I'm like, okay, I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to build out the rest of my funnel. And I think we had said 2 days, which ended up being impossible, but I did get it done. I launched my birthday week, the end of May. I finished all pieces of the funnel. I did a live funnel audit with Mario, and Sherry was on that call as well. And we both got our funnels critiqued in real time. And you guys, it's not as scary as it sounds. I know we've made the offer in our group, and nobody's judging your funnel. It's just a way to like see all the things that might not be totally optimized that, you know, you can fix before you spend a bunch of money on Facebook ads.
Or just have a different perspective. You know, it's hard to have that perspective. You've been staring at your funnel for, 80, 100, 120 hours, or however long you've been staring at it, and getting critical eyes on it is absolutely essential, but very hard to do because you post in the groups and it's like, oh, it looks great. It's awesome. Congratulations. That's nice. It's great. But
yeah, that's the thing to remember. If you go to your One Funnel Away Challenge group for all of your feedback, just remember that that's not necessarily your target audience. It's also a lot of beginners who might all give you conflicting opinions that are very subjective, like, oh, I don't like the colors you used, or I don't think your offer is that great. It doesn't appeal to me, but maybe they're not the audience. So just take that feedback with a grain of salt. Try to get more targeted feedback, like from people who might actually end up being your buyers. So that's something to keep in mind. And so my funnel audit with Mario, and then later Sherry and I audited each other's funnels in this group. It was really helpful because both Mario and Sherry were looking at funnel design, which is I'm not a designer, and I'd used a design template that I bought that I really liked, but I still needed, there were little things that I needed to tweak that I didn't even know that I needed to, or like font colors that looked weird, or, too much white space. And these are things that other people can point out for you if you're not a designer. Same with me. If you're not a copywriter, I'm a funnel copywriter, so I can easily kind of identify, not only typos that your eye might completely miss, but if like your hook isn't strong enough or powerful enough, or if you're missing something. So that's kind of what I did for Sherry, is I really focused.
I went through that whole funnel roast with all those people on the call. And then other people afterwards had gone through and looked at it again, and you caught spelling or typo errors that none of those people said anything.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I thought I had it all together when I went into the One Funnel Away, because I had a sneak peek. Like, somebody messaged me a Google Doc that had the whole entire OFA, like all of the links to the videos and links to the worksheets and all of that stuff. And he was like, I'm just giving this to you just because it's really hard to keep up, like if you can get a head start. But the problem was the way that the document was organized. I completely missed that there was the pre-training week, the belief week.
Yeah.
And so I dug right into the beginning, like the week one. And and then, I was playing around in ClickFunnels, and I thought, I'm a web designer. I've been designing websites for years. So like,
easy.
My whole goal was just to get Review Betty up. Like, I just wanted the site, the funnel up. Like, I wasn't focused on anything else. Like, I just wanted the funnel up. So we start belief week. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Look at my limiting beliefs. Like, what? So, and then I still, like, even though I went through that and I did the homework and I did the belief week stuff, and it was like, even if you think that you don't have limiting beliefs, you have limiting beliefs. So changed my whole goals. And then I thought, okay, well, I'm fine. Like, I have a head start because, I'm already getting my stuff together. And I'd already gotten into some of the offer stuff and thinking about that. And then bam, publishing.
Yes.
I
a lot of people get
exact reaction as Stephen Larson. I was like, screw that. I'm not.
A lot of people get very intimidated.
Quick live. I'm not. No, I wasn't going to do it. So my dog got sick. So then the second OFA is when I actually finished the funnel, and I was like, okay, so this time I'm going to finish out all the details, and then I'm really going to work on this. Like, I thought, well, I'm not going to go on Facebook Live, but I'll publish, I'll just write. So I worked on my origin story and wrote it all out, and it was agonizing, and I didn't want to write it. And I got all hung up about, this doesn't apply to my business. I don't need to have this origin story going on, because people that buy software, like people that go to Review Betty, they're not interested in my origin story. And somebody said to me, you have to think about your business's origin story. And that just big light bulb went off.
Right.
So that was my second OFA, was still getting over the hurdle of publishing and the origin story. I was still all hung up on it. So even though Review Betty got finished, I got all the things worked out, and I thought that I had the sales funnel. And then I was like, the third time came, and I was like, God, am I going to do this again? I'm going to sit here and do the OFA again? I must be insane. I really questioned my sanity. Why am I doing this? And I thought, you know what? Not only is it worth it, just because every time Stephen Larson goes live, he says new things, or you get a deeper understanding of something. And not only the connections that you make, through the group, just being connected, but for me, it's the accountability and the motivation that I get every single day. And if I knew that if I didn't sign up to do the OFA again, that I was going to not have that accountability and motivation to really work every single day on what I needed to work on. And so the third OFA is when I got funnel scripts, and I got my onboarding emails done. And then I had this whole different idea about how to, the hooks on my page. And I just changed everything. And then, and then you and I hooked up and started doing this group. So that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't signed up for the third OFA.
Absolutely.
And now that Review Betty is done and the onboarding email, I feel like I have this little baby.
Yes.
It's all done, and it's ready for me to, and so now I got to go live, and I'm getting over that. I've been going live every single day for I think I'm coming up on 30 days between the two groups that I've been doing it in, and now I'm doing it multiple times a day since I'm here with you. And so
we should mention
the coaching is absolutely, not the coaching, but yes, the coaching from OFA, but the motivation and the connections and the accountability factor alone, the daily accountability and motivation are worth it to do it again. But
for
then
me
there's all these other bonuses to it.
Yeah, it really keeps me focused on continuing to work on my business, because it's too easy to get busy. I keep getting so busy with client work, but I'm not, that I could stop putting effort into my funnel, stop perfecting it. And another reason to keep doing the OFA is you might keep getting ideas for new funnels. Once you crack this code of how it all works, you're like, oh my God, I could do this idea and I could do that. And I could do a whole funnel around this ebook, or I could do one around
sorry, guys.
Another reason to keep you started.
I was trying to see who's watching with us.
Yeah, we have 3 watchers. So also, if anyone has any questions for us about OFA or why to do it again, let us know. We do have to jump off at 11:30 because we've got appointments and things, but we're going to keep talking until then. And another thing I want to cover that I haven't talked about as a reason to do OFA repeatedly is if you're a ClickFunnels affiliate, which honestly, if you get into the ClickFunnels world at all after OFA or you have a ClickFunnels account, it only makes sense to be an affiliate on some level. You can go as deep or as shallow with it as you want, really.
At least to get your account paid for.
Yes.
Signing up a few clients that you come across or friends that are interested in doing it, just get your account paid for at the very minimum.
Yeah, absolutely. You can work it into your business. So for example, I now, I write copy for people's funnels, but sometimes I'll build the funnel for them as well. If it's somebody who does not have time and they just don't want to do it, I've done that before. And so it only makes sense to, they'll still need their own ClickFunnels account, or else I would always have control of the funnel, which is not optimal. I'd have them sign up through my link. And as we all know, once you get in the ClickFunnels world, you start kind of wanting more and more. Like you're going to get .com secrets, you're going to get expert secrets. You might sign up for, a package deal. You might get funnel scripts. And if you're an affiliate, you get commission on all of that. So starting a Facebook group too is a great way to kind of support your affiliate marketing endeavors. So I
support any endeavor, like the Facebook business page is kind of dead. Like,
yes, I don't even post on mine anymore.
So creating a tribe of raving fans for your business, no matter what it is, to support them and build a community is the way to go on Facebook now.
Yeah. So I started this group at the end of my second challenge, and that was because I'd been through it a couple times and I realized that there was a lot that was not covered in the challenge that you still need help with after it's over. So like perfecting your funnel. So we do live funnel audits in the group. They don't cover writing a welcome email sequence or an onboarding email sequence that once you get those people opting in for your freebie, you want to send them an email sequence. This is something I do professionally for people and something I know a lot about. So, it's something I wanted to cover in this group. And to help with publishing, people start going deeper on that. So that's why I bring in experts. I want to bring in somebody to talk about podcasting. I've had someone in the group talk about affiliate marketing, funnel strategy, Facebook ads.
Offer creation.
Yeah. A lot of people need help with Facebook ads. They need more than what's covered in OFA in week 4. So we've had Amin Nazarpour come in here and make an offer to the group. So we want to keep, delivering things that we know that you guys are going to need to help finish your funnels and take it all the way to launch.
Making sure it looks good on mobile and how to make it look good on mobile and things like that are important.
Yes.
People forget all about like, oh crap, what does it look like on a cell phone when like probably more than half the people are going to be looking at it that way. And what can you do to improve that?
Absolutely. So obviously, Sherry and I are both ClickFunnels affiliates, and we're huge fans of the One Funnel Away Challenge, which is why, we're so involved in this group and helping people get through it. And we really enjoy coaching people through it. So we put together a bonus stack for the next challenge based on what we wish we had when we started the challenge. Sherry, do you want to talk a little bit about the freebie download graveyard and why our bonuses are different?
So Alex is the one. Alex in her group made a post one day.
Alex Elliott.
About she was just saying like, are you all the distractions, because there's every single day that you're in the challenge, there's someone trying to distract you with this course over here and this, oh, you need to sign up for my thing over here. And it's like,
yes.
No, like I'm already in a course. I already have all this work to do. And so, some of it's very valuable, but you have to, file it away for when you need it. Like right now you need to focus on this. And there are a few key tools that you need while you're going through OFA and some resources, and coaching is great. But other than that, you file that stuff away for later. And she made a post one day that was about that kind of stuff, like shiny red ball syndrome. And she said something about the freebie download graveyard. And I commented that I was the queen of the freebie download graveyard. Oh my God, I had so much stuff in my Evernote from, I mean, years. Like I have a special junk email. And so I'm not afraid to sign up for people's freebies. So I just sign up like crazy. And I have all these PDFs and all these ebooks. And about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I went through one weekend and I cleared it all out. Like I saved all the
so good,
valuable, and I put it where it's supposed to be so that I know I can find it when I need it. And I deleted like hundreds of things. Like it's all distraction. It's out there on the internet. After you get your funnel done, when you need it, you can go and find it. Or if not, you can just post in the group and say, who's the person to go to for Instagram? Or you can go, and you can go download it then when you need it.
We can always help you out too with resources. Since we've both gone through that process of chasing shiny object syndrome, and we both have vast stores of freebies on our computers, we could definitely recommend something for you if you need to learn about a specific topic. But yeah, when you're in the OFA, stay focused on the OFA. Don't try to do another course at the same time. It's unless you don't have a job and have vast amounts of free time, it's not gonna, even if you do, I mean, you should just do one thing at a time. A 30-day challenge is meant to be like all consuming, and you do it every day for 30 days. And that's all that you're doing as far as like learning, because if you try to take on more than that, you're going to miss things and you probably won't complete it.
You got to be creating a lot of stuff and not just consuming the course. There's a lot of stuff that you have to create, and almost everyone has issues like finishing the challenge on time and creating all of their e-covers and creating all the copy and the follow-up emails and all of that. And so that's why we have the bonuses that we have. We don't have a ton of bonuses, but we're offering, Voxer. The first 20 people that sign up with us are going to have Voxer access, which is a walkie-talkie app, so that you can literally just pick up the phone, press the button, and talk and ask your question, and you'll get a response.
Sherry and I talk to each other on Voxer all day long, FYI.
Which is good, since Facebook Messenger is freezing up constantly.
Yes, it's better than Messenger as a means of contacting somebody quickly.
And then we're offering the funnel review for the first 20 people, like to, each of us, not just one funnel review, but Heidi will look at it and go through your copy and make her suggestions and notes for you. And then I'm going to go through it on a design, from a design perspective, and offer you that. And we can both speak to, offer creation and the strategy that you're using in your funnel. So, and then Doug's course, which is the solid course that you need, the one solid.
Let's just mention
standard course.
We normally charge for the funnel audit $97. So we're offering this for free with our bonuses. Just wanted to put that in there.
Oh yeah, plus the Voxer access, and then Doug's course is the one solid course that you need that gets into the nitty gritty of ClickFunnels. So, and then the e-cover design from me and Heidi's copy templates. And to us, that is like the key essential things. Like the most important thing is the coaching.
For the first 20 people, I will write your 5-email welcome sequence. Yeah. So this is something I charge $400 for normally. So that's free for the first 20 people who sign up with our link.
And how many emails are you going to do?
It's a 5-email welcome sequence. So that could be a soap opera sequence. It could be a Seinfeld sequence. It could be like a product launch sequence, whatever type you want. It will be customized for you. So I have to limit that to 20 people. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to pay the bills.
We won't see Heidi. She'll be in her basement.
Yes. I'll be hiding in the basement for like a month. But yeah, we will put our link below in the comments if you want to sign up under us. We would love to have you. And of course, you get ongoing support in this group. You don't have to sign up to be in the group and get support. But, we
why wouldn't
you? You know, you get customized coaching, one-on-one trainings from us, and a lot of support. So we want to see you succeed, and we want to help you finish.
So we've got Liz, who just commented that she signed
yay.
up today and is asking, will we be contacting her? And yes, of course we will.
Awesome. So excited, Liz.
We'll get you set up. You know, we'll get you set up before on Voxer so that you can ask questions and all of that. And we'll get you all of the bonuses.
Yes. That's great.
So Doug's course, just so you know, Liz, is not launching like live until August 1st, but we will make sure you are all set up and ready to go when that becomes available. But it will be available before, you know, well before the OFA starts.
Yeah. Any other questions from anybody?
And anybody that ends up watching this as a replay, make sure you put #replay in the comments, and then just ask your questions in the comments, and we'll be watching the posts so we can come back in and answer them. And yeah, feel free to post your questions there. All right, thanks, Liz. And yeah, so we will be back at you tomorrow. We've got somebody coming on to that wants to do a funnel audit with us live on Facebook, so we can show you guys what it's like. He's in the health and wellness weight loss space, so we're gonna schedule a time with him to go live and do a funnel audit. So we will see you then. Hope everyone's having a great productive day.
Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
Bye.